Welcome to this journey across the night sky. Today, we will explore Orion, one of the most striking constellations visible from Earth. In this video, we will examine Orion's 7 brightest stars, compare them with our Sun, and dive into the wonders of the Orion Nebula. We'll also uncover Orion's hidden structures, from star-forming regions to supernova remnants. Finally, we will focus on Betelgeuse, a star nearing the end of its life, and discuss its fate and the mysterious Great Dimming event. Orion is shaped like a hunter, with a belt of 3 stars at its center. Above the belt are the shoulders, Betelgeuse and Bellatrix. Below are the knees, Rigel and Saiph. Together with Alnitak, Alnilam and Mithaka in the belt, these 7 stars form the constellation's most recognizable outline. Orion is not only visually striking but also scientifically fascinating, hosting some of the most massive and luminous stars in our sky. Let's begin with Betelgeuse, the red supergiant that marks Orion's left shoulder. At roughly 500 light-years away, Betelgeuse is a colossal star with a mass between 14 and 19 times that of our Sun. Its diameter is staggering, more than 600 times larger than the Sun. So large that if it were placed at the center of the solar system, it would extend beyond Jupiter's orbit. Despite its cooler surface temperature of about 3500 Kelvin, Betelgeuse shines tens of thousands of times brighter than the Sun. It is also a variable star, pulsating and changing brightness over months, a sign of its unstable dying state. Betelgeuse is not alone. It has a faint, tightly orbiting companion star, finally imaged in 2025. This adds a new dimension to our understanding, its instability, variability, and eventual fate. On Orion's opposite side lies Rigel, a brilliant blue supergiant about 860 light-years away. Rigel is around 21 times more massive than the Sun and nearly 80 times larger in diameter. Its surface burns at over 12,000 Kelvin, making it intensely hot and luminous, more than 120,000 times brighter than our Sun. Rigel is not alone. It is part of a multiple star system, adding complexity to its brilliance. Bellatrix, Orion's other shoulder star, is a blue giant located about 250 light-years away. With a mass of 8.6 suns and a diameter 6 times larger than our Sun, Bellatrix is smaller than Rigel or Betelgeuse, but still far more powerful. It radiates about 6,400 times Sun's luminosity, shining as a beacon in the Orion's upper right. The three stars of Orion's belt are equally remarkable. Alnitak, the easternmost belt star, is a triple star system about 1260 light years away. Its primary star is an O-type supergiant with a mass of 33 suns, a diameter 20 times larger than the Sun, and a luminosity nearly 250,000 times greater. At the center of the belt lies Alnilam, a blue supergiant about 2,000 light years away. It is one of the most luminous stars known, with mass of 40 suns, a diameter 24 times larger, and a luminosity nearly 375,000 times that of our Sun. Mintaka, the western belt star, is another multiple system about 1,200 light years away. Its primary star has a mass of 24 suns, a diameter 20 times larger, and shines with 90,000 times the Sun's brightness. Finally, we come to Safe, Orion's lower left knee. Safe is a blue supergiant about 650 light years away. With a mass of 15 suns and a diameter 22 times larger than our Sun, it radiates nearly 57,000 times the Sun's luminosity, marking Orion's outline with its intense blue glow. Compared to these giants, our Sun is modest, a G-type yellow dwarf with one solar mass, one solar diameter, and one solar luminosity. While Orion's stars are short-lived titans, destined for explosive ends, the Sun is small, steady, and long-lived. This contrast makes Orion a showcase of stellar extremes. The Orion Nebula, located below the belt, is a stellar nursery about 1,344 light years away. Spanning 24 light years across, it contains thousands of young stars forming from clouds of gas and dust. Images from Hubble and James Webb reveal intricate structures, glowing hydrogen, dark dust lanes, and clusters of newborn stars. It is one of the closest regions of massive star formation to Earth, offering astronomers a front row seat to the birth of stars and planetary systems. Beyond the Orion Nebula, (9.8-8.2) and Orion Eridanus superbubble, a colossal cavity carved by stellar winds and explosions. Together, these structures show Orion as a dynamic ecosystem of stellar birth and death. Supernovae are among the most powerful events in the universe. When a massive star explodes, it releases more energy in a few seconds than our sun will produce in its entire lifetime. These explosions are not just spectacular, they are essential for the universe. Supernovae forge heavy elements such as iron, gold, and uranium, scattering them into space. Without these elements, planets like Earth and its life itself could not exist. Supernova shockwaves also compress nearby gas clouds, triggering new rounds of star formation. In this way, supernovae act as cosmic recyclers, ending one star's life but seeding the birth of countless others. Betelgeuse, Orion's red supergiant, is nearing the end of its life. Within the next million years, a blink in cosmic time, it will explode as a supernova. When its core collapses, the outcome will depend on its final mass. If the remnant is below a certain threshold, Betelgeuse will leave behind a neutron star, an object so dense that a teaspoon of its material could weigh billions of tons. If the remnant is heavier, gravity will overwhelm even neutron pressure, and Betelgeuse will collapse into a black hole. Either way, the explosion will be visible from Earth, shining as bright as full moon and even visible in daylight. Betelgeuse fate is a reminder that massive stars live fast, die young, and leave behind extraordinary remnants. Recent observations have revealed that Betelgeuse is not alone. Astronomers using advanced imaging techniques have finally detected a faint companion star orbiting very close to Betelgeuse. For decades, scientists suspected its presence, but only now has it been directly observed. This companion helps explain Betelgeuse's puzzling brightness, variations, and velocity shifts. Its gravitational influence may shape how Betelgeuse shed material and could even affect the geometry of its eventual supernova explosion. The discovery adds a new dimension to our understanding of Betelgeuse, showing that even in its final chapters, this star continues to surprise us. In the late 2019 and early 2020, Betelgeuse captured worldwide attention when it suddenly dimmed to about 40% of its usual brightness. This great dimming sparked speculation that the star was about to go supernova. Astronomers watched closely, but later studies revealed the true cause. Betelgeuse had ejected a massive cloud of dust, which temporarily blocked its light from reaching Earth. This event was a dramatic reminder of Betelgeuse's instability. It showed us that the star is shedding material as it approaches the end of its life. While the great dimming was not the prelude to a supernova, it gave scientists invaluable data about how red supergiants behave in their final stages. In summary, Orion is a constellation of extremes, stars hundreds of times larger than the Sun. Nebulae where stars are born, and remnants of past explosions. Betelgeuse, unstable and fading, shows us how stars die. Orion is not just a constellation, it is a story of stellar evolution written across the sky.